What's up, what it is, what it do, what it did. It's the voice of COD. And we are back with some Infinite Warfare gameplay. And behind that gameplay, we have some dark and gloomy music. But it's not dark and gloomy music for the reasons you may think. And I will come out right now and say, Infinite Warfare is a good game. Infinite Warfare is not a crappy game. It is a game that has now adjusted the aim assist, as you can see there. But it is not a crappy game as many have purported it to be. Infinite Warfare is a decent game. I did have fun with this beta. I did not have fun when it wasn't working fast. But let's get to, I guess, the other reasons I put in the video out, besides telling you that this is indeed a good game. Depending on which version you buy, you also get another entire game with it in COD 4 Remastered. What this is about is the hate, I guess, this game has gotten post-beta, which is one of the reasons why this video is slightly delayed, because each day I come home, there's yet another YouTuber who is poo-pooed on this game. And when I'm talking about the YouTubers, I'm not necessarily talking about the small ones. I'm talking about the larger ones. And I don't know why. I don't know what the end game is. So that's why I say these may be some dark days for Call of Duty when your larger YouTubers are not a fan of the game and are then telling the world they are not a fan of the game. I don't know where their channels will go, as they are Call of Duty YouTubers. They're not going to play the game. They're going to have to find a different game to play. In either case, let's get right to it. The people I'm referring to. And these people, some of these people are influencers, meaning that, yes, they do have access to information, gameplay, special events that then they go and make videos that Activision and its development studios will hope will influence you to buy this game, enjoy this game, whatever it may be. But don't see how they can do that now. So the YouTubers I'm talking about will Thunder. Thunder's not an influencer, but he is a very large YouTuber. So he does have influence on his viewers. Daniel Kross also poo-pooed on the game. A very large YouTuber who has gone to some of these events. PrestigeIsKey has boo-booed on this game as well. Along with one that you probably all have seen. Well, I don't know if you've all seen it. That's not a fair statement, but many of you have seen is Drifter's video, who is definitely an influencer in the Call of Duty community. And even larger than Drifter would be Nadeshot. Now, I have to say that most of them, the larger YouTubers, Nadeshot, PrestigeIsKey, they did try to do so in a constructive way, but it still definitely came across that they don't like this game, and well, they actually said it. But Drifter's video, it's hard to find anything positive he had to say about this game. So, like I said, I don't know what the end result is. I guess they're all going to be posting COD 4 remastered gameplay, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this will do to the community. I don't know what this will do to the Call of Duty base. I don't know. So I'm a little worried. I'm hoping the effects are not as bad as I'm imagining them to be, as we just saw me get insta-melted. And that's one of the things they're upset about. So let's talk about it and some of the other things they're upset about. As you see, this game has a learning curve. I'm playing with a gun. It's not performing. Slower fire rate. And a silencer. So I switched to a gun with a faster fire rate and unsuppressed, and you'll see it does make a difference. But yes, many people are upset about the time to kill or the time to die, or what I prefer and I kind of like the most is Thunder's time to be killed. Seems fast, and at the beginning of this game, yes, it definitely was, as you saw right there. And that had to do with the lag and the lag compensation. Two things that are fixable and two things that definitely were fixed. I won't say they're 100%, but they definitely improved. And that's why you seem to die so fast. It's the lag compensation saying that, hey, on this player's screen you have died, even though on your screen you have not. So the host, the server, will then send that information on to you that you are now dead, and you will seem to die in a rush of bullets, or feels like all the bullets get there at the same time, or you're waiting for them to come around the corner and they kill you, and you're sitting there pre-aimed waiting for them to come around the corner. It is going to happen. Well, it did happen. Now it has been fixed. It's not as bad, and I assume that before the game's released, it'll be even better. So Moving on to the next issue, the movement. Movement is the same as Black Ops 3, even though this game is not the same as Black Ops 3, as I stated earlier. I think the movement is a little bit faster. I seemed to play this game, and I went back to play some Black Ops 3, and it did seem almost like I was running in place with my assault rifle. So I do think you move a little faster in this game. So, I mean, it's not a big deal either way. I'm not a fan of either movement system of these advanced movement system games, but you will move a little faster, in my opinion, on Infinite Warfare. Everything else is the same. Moving on to some of the other things that they're upset about. The rigs, the rig weapons, and the rig traits. I found none of them to be overpowered. And I'll show you a little bit later what I mean by that. When I pull up one of my rig weapons, it's not OP, but everyone seems to just hate on this one weapon. But in either case, let's talk about the score streaks. Score streaks? No. They are not overpowered, contrary to Black Ops 3 beta last year, in which everyone was just getting nuked by Hellstorm missiles, which were overpowered. You'd spawn and your entire team would die under the Hellstorm missile. So here, definitely the kill streaks, I should say score streaks, are not overpowered. I get a few in this match that you're seeing, which is a little bit better gameplay. One of my better gameplays from the first beta. Actually, one of my last gameplays from the first beta. So, yeah, the score streaks, they're not overpowered, and you will sometimes it will frustrate you, so I could see maybe how they would be upset about that. But once again, that's something that is fixable. Doesn't mean the game is bad. I mentioned the aim assist. You do have less aim assist on your assault rifles, sniper rifles, than in previous Call of Duties. At least it feels that way. I believe I've seen some information somewhere that said, yes, it has been adjusted. But it is what it is. We just played an entire game in Black Ops 3 with no aim assist on the sniper rifles in there. You see the lag is real. But let's look at some of the other things. Snipers. You see, I've got my sniper rifle in this game. Sniper rifles, I would say, yeah, they can be annoying for some, but they are not OP. The last 3 Call of Duties have kind of pooped on sniper rifles. And the hopes and wishes, I guess, that it didn't turn into Black Ops 2. So, like I said, you had no aim assist on sniper rifles in the last COD. So naturally, if you have a little aim assist here, it will be a lot easier. Well, you've got more aim assist here than you've had in even the guns, sniper rifles in Black Ops 3 that did have aim assist. So yeah, it will feel that way. It will feel easier, but it doesn't mean that sniping is easy. You still have to be good with a sniper rifle. You're not just going to go into a lobby and murk everyone. I know Drifter showed some gameplay of him, but Drifter knows where the center of his screen is. And this is the rig weapon that everyone is upset about. As you can see, it's not that good at long ranges because you can't see your target. Up close, yes, you will insta-melt your enemies, but that's the same with some of the specialist characters in Black Ops 3. You will insta-melt them. I've got to get this B flag, folks. We're losing, and I don't like losing. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, and we got B. Any questions? All right, cool. Let's get back to what I was talking about here. What are we talking about? We were talking about sniper rifles are not OP. We finished on that. They're not OP. Snipers have been pooped on. If they want to buy this game so they can snipe, let them buy the game and snipe. All right? Weapon variants. Weapon variants are not out of balance. Most of the weapon variants don't even just make the gun just out of balance or unplayable. They'll add things that don't really change the performance of the gun at all. Some do, but still not overpowered. I found actually the lower tiered variants work better than some of the higher tiered ones, like an SMG with increased damage range. That's much better than having a variant that allows you to get a nuke, because it doesn't change the performance of the gun that lets you get that nuke. So all in all, there's a lot of hate on a lot of subjects that I feel are just more whining for maybe having a bad experience with the beta. Doesn't mean the game is bad. It doesn't mean the game is bad. The game is not bad. I don't get any money from anyone. I don't get any information, any access to information. I'm giving you the straight dope. Guy chased me right here, and his buddy. So, being honest with you, and there's the issue with the aim assist again. It just feels like it won't lock on. You just gotta trust it and maneuver it. But let's try to get me a super final kill cam, and instead we get a super fail, but we get a super win. Hey, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for watching the video. These are my opinions. I'm not boo-booing on the other YouTubers. I said I don't know what the end game is. In either case, this has been a one-take production. Unedited, uncut, unfettered, real. Hey, have a good day.